Oh, what's up? I do need to fix my OBS thing. 1 second. It still says Balatro. Let's get this shit over to Red Dead. Okay. One more second. I am sorry. I will cut this out of the YouTube video. Look up Red Dead Redemption. Boom. And we need some hashtags because life cannot exist without hashtags. Okay, we're good with that. All right, y'all. We are back with our second playthrough of Red Dead Redemption. And second playthrough, second day. My bad, it's been a little bit of a rough day. But we're going to bunker down, and we are going to... I hope you just auto-load. Saving content. I need you to load a bitch. Anyway, yeah, we played about an hour and a half last night. It was very fun. It's kind of crazy how insanely fast this shit gets going. It's kind of ill. Like, a little bit faster with the action than, let's say, like a Grand Theft Auto 3 or something like that. Oh yeah, we're in the right place. And I think I got me like a little storage box or some shit. Okay, so if you were not live with us yesterday...
My mistake, sir.
These motherfuckers are screaming up a storm. So we have gotten to our second village. And... basically, Bonnie McFarlane still has missions over in our initial starting area. But we've been working for the lawmaker here, can't remember his name, and we've been doing some missions for him as well. So, oh, got a question mark. Must be an interesting person over here.
Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
All right, we'll go stand on business for you. I'm assuming that's what that skull is up there. So let me call my horse, which is gonna come in like a freaking, like it just took like a dry scoop of pre-workout. Look at him. He is ripped. This is the most yoked horse in the county. Wait, what is the skull then? Is that like a bounty or something?
Go.
Okay, I'm gonna get off my horse, but not like post him and hope he doesn't walk away. Oh, I guess the stranger's right outside. Where'd he go? Oh, it is like an old-timey saloon kind of poster thing. I see near the Hanging Rock. All right, me and my horse, we're gonna clomp, clomp, clomp all the way to this dude, and then we're gonna whip his ass. Hopefully, no like coyotes coming and start attacking my horse like they did last time.
Come on.
Chola Springs. Hey yo.
Come on.
You are nearing the bounty target's last known location. Okay. Well, when I find a dude.
Oh man, Bart! I'm taking you in.
Oh, it's a whole group of like bandits. I didn't realize we were going for the whole clique. his ass. Who's left? Yo, is my dude still alive over here? My bad, Mercy. Okay. Easy peasy.
What have you got for me?
Pistol ammo and bounty proof. Alright, let's go do this.
Come on.
We always knew I was the fastest draw in the West. Like, come on. Man, we are having a slow trickle of viewers in today. It's funny, we've been having, during our morning Balatro streams, there have been quite a lot of people joining. I guess, like, the more niche games, right? Like, the more very, very unique games, I think people tend to find me because they're... Not a lot of people are playing Balatro. You know, if you like watching, like, Fortnite or Call of Duty or whatever's popular, there's 100,000 rooms for that. Sick. Bounty's dead. +1. Gain some honor. You know, I'm also concurrently playing the new Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. And, like, there's also a lot of moral decisions that have to be made in that game. And I am definitely, like, a bastard in that game. Like, I have a crazy bounty on my head right now, and every time I walk into a town, someone walks up to me like, yo, you gotta give us like $8,000, you gotta go to jail. And I'm like, oh, word?
Forgive me.
Or you could just catch these hands.
Why, thank you.
All right, we're watching some cinema. How you got cinema in like the Western times? Oh, duh, cartoons animation. Oh shit, my man needs a remedy. He needs them SARMs, you know? The old man's like, yo, put me on some trend. Revitalizing swig. That could be the nickname for a lot of things. Pre-workout, for example. Or if anyone watched this previous week's episode of Poker Face, it could be the good stuff. Wow, that escalated quickly. Oh, my man's back in business, though. You have adopted an affliction, sir. What? Tapeworms. In Colorado, no woman will court me. Cathartic disease? With 99% cocaine powders. That's a hell of a workout. Oh, my man's shitting out all the tapeworms. I was like, yo, what is happening? See, now you're gonna get some. You got no more tapeworms. Oh, my man is feral. I must avail myself of these bad humors upon this tree, so I couldn't finish that fast enough, but wow, my man's fucking that tree. I didn't realize we'd get tree fucking so early in the stream, but like, fuck it. Normally I charge extra for that. This is definitely like those like shady supplement companies online where they basically just like change their like the dot whatever in their website. She endures tempestuous toothaches. Tempestuous. Oh, she gonna catch a body, isn't she? You know who also does that right now too? Any like torrent sites where they're like every time they get caught, they just get like they go from .lz to like .xa, and it's like, what are these? Like, I don't even know. Okay, I feel like I've seen enough of this movie. I get the premise. It's really taking a stand against current day contemporary pharmaceuticals. That's fine. Alright, let's bang out another mission for this guy, and then we'll go see our chick, Bonnie.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of days.
I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Damn.
It's changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I just been up in the
Why
canyon.
does dude look like
spying
straight out of the
you
Goonies?
said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of poor men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye.
Oof, I mean, it's
Alright,
catching strays
let's go.
out here.
You ride with us again,
I
Mark?
see him mention the chin.
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Is there something to be said about, like, I apologize for providing such introspection on a Twitch stream. This is clearly not the platform you go to for this kind of stuff. But be it as it may, do you think there's something to be said about whenever you kind of see any type of art form, pop culture that revolves around like these times, like the Western 1860 kind of like precipice of Industrial Revolution time? Everybody's vocabulary was so much more eloquent, and I wonder, like, because we had so many less hobbies, like people were just so much more ingratiated with the English language, right, and reading and stuff.
Don't forget, you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up
Like,
like
I can't even-
person last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down,
I
Jonah.
can't even imagine what it's like growing up nowadays and having to balance in your brain, like, tech speak versus how you write for school versus how you,
I'll be honest with
I
you,
don't know,
Marston.
write an
I ain't
email
for all
to
this
print. Like, it's just
government
it's crazy.
interference.
Believe me, Marshall. Neither am I.
Anyway, thank you for
I try
listening to my
keep
TED
the
Talk.
federal
I
boys
was-
happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel mouse city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the bollards.
I'm scanning. I mean, it's a little dark out here, my man. Could we get some light?
All right, boys. Let's proceed
street
on
light
foot
out
from
here?
here. Head for the fort.
All right, we out, Marshall. I got your back like chiropract.
Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Marshall, I know everybody's a critic, but, like, could we have gotten a little closer with the horses? Like, we didn't have to park 3 blocks away. Like, the only time that's acceptable, like, parking, like, that far away, is, like, either you're in a city, or you're close to, like, some kind of event where you don't want to pay for parking, right? Especially, like, coming from, like, the event space, like, when I worked at SoFi Stadium, like, we would charge someone, like, $80 for a parking pass, and their car was, like, essentially teetering on a fire hydrant. I was like, yeah, shit is getting out of control. When your parking is, like, twice the cost of your ticket, like, that's wild. Like I remember I went to a wrestling show in downtown
Coming
Kansas
from
City
you,
in
friend,
December.
that's a real compliment.
And the tickets were like $30 or whatever, like pretty inexpensive. And I should be taking cover. I should not be trying to be fucking Superman with these bullets. And the event was like $30 and the parking was like $45. I'm like, that's just, in no world should the parking be the most expensive part of attending an event.
There's a bridge up ahead. The rustlers are probably guarding it.
Follow me.
Like essentially you're telling me that 3 hours of leaving your car parked nowhere is more important than, or has more utility than 3 hours of people trying the hardest that anyone will ever try to entertain you. This guy's got a lot of jokes.
For Christ's sake.
Get up here.
I'll kill the hell out of you.
Do you think I might need to raise the brightness? Actually, no. It looks a little bit better this year.
Are you kidding me?
Christ, that was close!
Ooh. Gotta get better at this cover system.
Where's your brazen iron now?
Sorry, I need to move my OBS over. 1 second. Sorry, pausing. Okay. Reloaded. I was saying this yesterday, but like the controls, like everything feels so smooth in this game. It's also like the little differences in like a Western versus a city game. Like for example, like shooting on your horse is so much more, $13 is so much more smooth than say trying to do like a drive-by in Grand Theft Auto. But the mechanics are like so much easier. Like riding on a horse, I guess just makes more sense for like
Full foot. Let the
that
crosswalk
than
still
hanging
stand.
your ass out of a car
Beat
trying
those
to
sons of bitches. We
mow
got
people
to
down.
get to that ridge.
I do also need to like go thank Bond for getting me this
Keep moving, boys. The marshal's by himself.
rifle. Okay, my man is down.
I'm gonna beat the lot of you.
Hurry up. Stay with us.
We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long time.
Are you saying that someone is not on the up and up, especially with the law enforcement?
That's enough!
Let me get this mouse out of here too. Oh, that was a nice shot.
Get to the marshal.
Yeah, as long as I can keep turning over the repeater ammo, we're good. 'Cause I definitely don't have any other weapons right now.
I can't take much more of this. We've
Does it
come for
only
Mr.
let me
Gulch's
shoot when?
cattle.
Oh no, I think that's the marshal. Almost took the marshal's dome off.
Coward. Keep up with me, darn it! What kept you boys? Come on, let's regroup.
Yo, my bad. I happen to suspect. I have no proof.
Me for?
But I happen to suspect that you gave us the harder path. And there was like 3 times
Kill the hell out of you.
with the dudes trying to kill me.
You got him good.
That's right, I did.
My God.
we got here?
You might as well give it up now.
Oh, the Ballard twins outfit. Allow you to be treated like one of their gang in Hennigan's Steel. Noted.
Son of a bitch!
I will be the master of disguise. Did you fall, my man? You been drinking? Been hitting the bourbon a little hard, huh?
Come on, over here!
Watch out for the hostile sandy cat!
I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air!
I'm getting you twice, you bitch!
Stay with me!
Wait, why did I shoot the hole? What? Yo, that's fucked up. I am so impressed with this game's resolution and what it looks like with the PC port. It is like, what an improvement. Because what was the original Red Dead, like 360? 360 slash like PS3?
Drop the gun! It ain't worth it!
No, was it PS? It was PS2. Definitely PS3.
Where's your branding iron now?
This is also when like Rockstar was on a heater, like between Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, even like games like LA Noire would get big sales numbers. I didn't mind LA Noire; it was kind of good. And it was like weird that like Ken Cosgrove from Mad Men was the main actor in that. But other than that, it was cool.
I'm playing too shallow with that face, boy.
I just remember like LA Noire was like the one game where I think like it was the first game they had done like motion capture for like everything. Like it was the first time in video games like the mouth perfectly synced with the words they were saying. I was like, oh, this is some technology that's off the
Quick,
hook.
let's get those hostages free.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now,
No problem.
about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
But one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that,
What do we
Marston?
think about
We just butchered a gang of thieves.
like hat
Town is
culture,
up in arms about a missing
where it's
slave
like
merchant.
there were times
I
in
am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable
like the early
Come on,
1930s,
Eli.
something very similar to this time afterwards, but kind of similar. Like men always had some kind of hat on. Even like as late as the 1960s, like hats were so in fashion. I can't tell if it was like a really awesome thing or it would be like just like an extra burden of fashion, because I don't think we're so spoiled now, like sitting here, like I'm sitting here wearing what I wore to the gym today, right? Whereas like circa 1940, like grown men were in suits all the time. You walked around in a suit if you were going to like the grocery store. Like that's crazy. Like nowadays, like I'm fucking wearing like a tiny little crop top on a plane, and you know. That's also something I'd like to talk about. Have we gone backwards? Have we gone too far with leisure wear on planes? Because I just wouldn't feel comfortable like for 4, 5, 6 hours putting my bare back on a seat that someone before me just sat in for like 6 hours. But also the like flip-flop shit. And now people are like people take off their flip-flops and like put their fucking feet between the seats. I'm like, seeing someone's foot should be a consensual act. Let's just put that out there. But like, it's just a little too much, man. Like, I know we want to be comfortable when we fly, but like I'll always have like a sweatpants and a hoodie on because A, the plane cold as fuck. B, if some shit happens, right? Like if like a takeover situation or like whatever. And like, you think I'm gonna be like battling people in like a stringer tank top? That shit ain't happening. But yeah, if you're watching this and you're someone that wears sandals on a plane, you're not as big of a problem as the people that stand up the second the flight is done. I think all of those people should be banned from traveling. But the sandals on planes is a close too.
Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
With the White Sanford and Son. Always with the drama.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
Yo, can you imagine, like,
Just focus.
I mean, I know it's much warmer nowadays than it was
You better take the reins.
175 years ago, despite climate change deniers, but like, can you imagine now walking around with a shirt, a vest, a blazer, a tie, long ass socks in like what summers are now like in this country? Like,
Closest doctor is
shit,
in
man.
Armadillo.
Like, I'm just out here in shorts and I got swamp ass. Like, how are people surviving in like a three-piece
What is
suit?
your name, friend?
But I also think nothing looks more fresh than a vest with a suit. A vest with a suit is like, for me, cream of the crop of men's style.
One day,
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
the Pollard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are. Good Lord, it's those scoundrels once again.
Okay, just don't harm the horses.
Sound the salute. Clear the way.
I also forgot that in Red Dead Redemption, if you let go
What the hell
of
happened?
the
Bandits. Hoodlums.
controls to
Scoundrels
shoot,
shot me blind and
the
left me to
horses
die.
stay
I can
on
see
the
that.
path.
Once again, a victim of my own success.
They don't make
They
games
see
like this
a man
anymore.
in a well-cut suit and this happens.
Do you know who they were?
No idea.
Yeah, if there were more
I'm
people
not
in the chat
kind
right now,
of
someone
man
would
who
say,
has
okay,
enemies.
You do
but for
now.
real.
I give so much and still they take. We live in an uncivilized and graceless world, friend. Our makers have funny sense of humor sometimes. Still, at least I met you, a good Samaritan in wolf's clothes. And forgive me.
Why am I a good Samaritan in
Rare
wolf's
habit
clothes?
with my metaphors. This can't be happening.
Sir, you're the second person to allude to my intentions. Have I given you reason to not believe in me?
You're killing me! Get back on the damn road! I
Okay.
knew you'd come.
My
but
guy.
I knew this wasn't my time. He has a greater purpose for me.
Not only do I gotta drive the stagecoach,
Is that
I gotta take out these dudes that are trying to kill you for nothing to do with me,
It's all gone dark.
and I gotta listen to you the whole time. I'm sorry if I can't stay on the road 24/7.
Let's go.
Yeah, my guy is like low on health.
I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Into your arms.
This is it. You're gonna make it.
Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo. We made it safe, you'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I like that John Marston throws the sass right back, you know? That's kind of like my personality.
Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Also, someone in the chat yesterday, so I mentioned the 1850s, and they were like, that's not when this game takes place. I'm like, no, I'm aware, but I was mentioning, like, as that time was happening, I was referring to something. Yeah. Also, to get back onto a topic that, so someone asked me the other day, I don't remember what I was streaming, I think it might have been like Balacho or something, and someone was asking me about, I don't know how we got on the topic of movies, and someone was asking about, like, I still go to the movie theaters a lot, blah, blah, blah. And I did want to point out, let me get my horse first, what am I doing? But I did want to point out that one of the more annoying decisions in life is looking at these insanely bloated runtimes of movies, because we don't edit movies anymore, right? Like, I think the new Mission Impossible is 3 hours. F1 is 240. I'm sure the new Paul Thomas Anderson movie is going to come in at 2.5 hours, 3 hours. It's just becoming so much harder to fit a movie into your day. And I get it, like, there are movies that are amazing when they're long. Like, for example, one of my favorite movies of a couple of years ago was Killers of the Flower Moon. Unfortunately, Killers of the Flower Moon, the third act is my favorite act. And at that point, I was, like, gassed. I was, like, 2 hours, 15 minutes into the theater-going experience. And I did not have the energy to truly appreciate the third act the way I should. Plus, I'm sure at some point I had to get up to go pee, so I missed a little bit of storyline. But before the Oscars that year, I rewatched some of those films, and I rewatched Killers of the Flower Moon. Killers of the Flower Moon fucking slaps. It is so good, it's ridiculous. Is it in my top 10 of Scorsese? Probably not. I'm definitely not putting it above Taxi Driver, Goodfellas, or After Hours. It's below Raging... Wait, why? Why are you getting back on your horse? It's below Raging Bull for me. It's below... It's just outside of the top 5 Scorsese. But to go back to the runtime thing,
Excuse me, friend.
like, I just wish we edited our
Rest up
movies
at
better.
Camp a spell?
It'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break.
Sorry, I'll shut up while this man speaks.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh, y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth?
Marston.
Ah,
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at Old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
You're very trusting, John Marston. Like, there's at least a 50-50 shot this guy's gonna fuck us over. Okay, we picked up his quest. We're gonna start making our way back to Bonnie McFarlane. I wonder if there's a quicker way to get to the map. Oh, so this is where American Appetites is, and then Water and Honesty is the guy that we just spoke with. Okay. Yeah, we're probably going to have to go explore more of the map at some point. But for right now, let's finish making our way to Bonnie. We'll wrap up her quest line. And then we'll kind of go out and venture. The answer to everything isn't pulling your gun out, Mr. Marston. Oh shit, y'all doing like practice? I guess what's going on here? They're like equestrian high stepping. Nah, my man, I got places to be. I gotta go visit Mrs. Oh, sorry, Mrs. McFarland. She's a proper woman. Although she had me out here shooting rabbits yesterday. Like I said, there's gotta be like a gap between killing rabbits and having them eat your crops. Like, can we not put cages out? Can we not like be? Can we not be more empathetic to the plight of our cotton-tailed friends? Hey, McFarland's ranch. Yo, this is her whole ranch. How is this woman not married? She is out here just like being the biggest fucking badass in the whole West.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston.
Same.
Do you do that? I wonder as a substitute for having anything interesting to say.
I feel so seen. That is why I speak in riddles.
Oh,
I have not a single thing
Bonnie, you fool.
to add to any conversation.
Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true.
It's quite the pessimistic way to look at life, Mr. Marston.
And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a
Damn.
prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
At least this guy's not in an Old West
What a
stereotype.
difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way,
But you killed people.
sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need? Money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Oh, bet.
Sure.
This is what I was
Point me
built
in the
to
right
do.
direction.
Wow, you really spilled your guts to Bonnie, my man. Like, what did Tony Soprano say? What happened to Gary Cooper? The strong, silent type. Nah, man, us guys fucked around and found our feelings.
Cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle. Yeah!
Word.
Come on.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Move into position behind the herd. Word. I feel like training here, I'll be ready to have my own farm at some point. Although that is the dream. I want to have chickens. I want to have like my own supply of eggs and... Oh, my bad, Mr. Oh, I am all over the road. Oh, okay. Yo, Miss McFarland, this is... I thought we were supposed to teach me. This is a judgment-free zone. This is supposed to be a Planet Fitness. I keep running into these damn cows. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. The problem is, like, they're so slow, and my horse took, like, a dry scoop right before this, so it's fucking going crazy. How do I brake on a horse? That would be good to know. Yo, are y'all cows drunk? Like, y'all can't move in the same direction? Yeah, I'm really bad at this.
Let's go. Yeah.
Alright, let's go, y'all. Look like I'm fucking filming a Chick-fil-A commercial over here. I would never give someone shit for wanting chickens. My dream place to end my time on this planet, Wyoming, with like a giant farm. I have like no neighbors for like 40 miles. That's the dream. I think part of it's like growing up in New York City and just having people on top of me my whole life. But yo, look at that, Miss McFarlane. I brought you cows. There was no need for all the sass. Oh shit! Wait, no. Now I got more cows. Okay. Oh damn! And we getting the adventure music. This is where you know it's a big. I don't know where that whose cow that was, but
Come on! I'll handle the stragglers. You stay
okay.
with the main herd.
This is also like the song that plays in every Tarantino movie when the protagonist walks in. Look at this, man. I was built for farm life. Oh shit. Oh, we're going off track. This is what like having like, you know, like those athletes or rappers that have like 18 children. This is what it must be like to get them to school in the morning. You're just behind them in a horse as they fucking jog down the road.
Or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Yo, I got $122 in like 1800s, early 1900s currency. I'm like a quadrillionaire. I could be out here throwing $200 million weddings in Venice. All right, we're gonna go finish our last mission with Miss McFarland before we call it a day here. But so far, Red Dead Redemption is as good as I remember it last time I played it, like a million years ago. I'm so bad at driving a horse. Oh, it's a chicken. Can I do something with it? Can I interact with it? I don't want to hurt it. Oh, can't pick it up. Okay, y'all cute though. Y'all ever notice like when you pick up a chicken and then you move it, its head stays there, or like it just like moves like kind of funky? Chickens are awesome, man. I feel bad being like a bodybuilder and the amount of chickens that have to perish in order for me to hit 180 grams a day, but yeah, so every time someone's out there and like you just got a lift in and then you had chicken for dinner, but then you want to eat that pint of ice cream, just remember the chicken had to die for your muscle sacrifices. Alright, I'm gonna go. Where's my crib? I'm gonna go like sleep for a while. Mr. Marston needs a nap. And yeah, like, can you imagine? Alright, so people complain these days about dating life, right? Like, yo, like, the dating game is out here, trash, whatever everyone says. Can you imagine in the Old West, where, like, you had to pay for a bath? So, my man was out here bathing once a week, and everywhere he runs, dust is going straight up the crack of his ass, right? Like, at least when someone shows up to, like, a Tinder date or whatever the fuck people be using, fucking coffee meets bagel, or I don't know, whatever. At least, like, you hope they don't stink. That's a bonus, right? Maybe their ass crack is free of dirt. That's a bonus, right? We gotta count our small blessings.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
That is a
Pleasure
fucking
to meet you, Mr. Marston.
stash, yo.
Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
I love that, like, a
I hear
century
about
ago,
this so-called federal
it was like
government
normal to lose
sending
family
out
members
agents
to like tuberculosis or
covertly
something.
murder.
And now, like, I'm out here
Control
complaining because my car
people,
isn't the
then
exact
I start
temperature
to
when I
worry.
get in on a hot day.
All right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
I have no idea what it means to break in a horse, but I'll break in a horse. Isn't that like when you get them used to human intervention, right?
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby. Whoa there!
I'm following you, Pops. A man with that mustache can't be wrong. Except Hulk Hogan.
You sure have
Hulk
some
Hogan's
interesting
always
theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we
Doesn't
just...
stop
but
anyone
we're
nowadays
only
from
as
talking
free
about
as
it.
they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's
Okay,
certain
so I have
things
a
in this country
hypothetical
woman
question. This
could
is
do
not
much
political
better
at
if
all,
you
right?
ask me.
I ain't gonna argue
Every
with
time
that,
you hear
Mr.
someone
Farley.
talking about crime, it's always the worst it's ever been, right? It's never getting better. So are we always living in the most current time of crime-ridden America? Because like anytime you talk to someone, it's like, yo, it's never been worse. And I'm like,
There they are! Let's get after them!
I don't know. Back in the day, we were just putting a poster up in a saloon, and that was our law and order.
Come on,
I'm pretty sure
don't
we've
be
come a
afraid
little
to
bit
have
further
an
now.
Let's go.
Alright, do I gotta lasso somebody? Okay, I can look at the herd.
Pull that damn rope, Marston!
What do I... Oh, that's how I do it.
Hold tight!
Oh! Is this like Hoff in
All yours! This one ain't going nowhere.
where I gotta like circle them to like bring them down in Empire Strikes Back? Oh, okay, so I'm done with that one.
Come on. That's good.
Yo, look how good we are at this. I don't want to say like I'm John Wayne or nothing, but like, call me Juan Wayne. Okay. I'm holding him. Are you coming over here to lasso him?
Whoa there!
Okay, good looks. Is that it? Oh no, I was supposed to be mounting it the whole time. I just wasn't reading because I was over here calling myself Juan
Here we
Wayne.
go. I got you now.
Come
Whoa
on, then,
there.
cowboy!
This is like me after a few drinks at the fucking mechanical bull.
Show me what you got, boy!
Nearly there.
Oh, this is harder than I think it is.
Now.
That's it! Don't give
Trying
up!
to stay balanced on this thing. Oh, how much longer, game?
Calm down.
Oh, we got him.
Look at that. We'll make a cowboy out of you yet.
So I need to mount my horse.
Mount up, Marston. You leave this one to me.
Oh, and then you're gonna lasso. See, I'm learning. Like, this is all educational
See you later.
for my future life as a. What am I gonna be? I'm gonna be a farmer,
You stay
horse
and help
rider,
Mommy.
providing the town with
You ain't gonna leave
vigilante
my daughter
justice.
out there alone, are you?
I will take all the posters off the saloon and
Let's go.
drain the proverbial swamp. What are we doing? You want me to lasso another horse? Alright. If I am the best man for the job.
Come on. Come on now.
You got one! Hold on to him! That's it! Lead with it!
Steady. That's it. Easy. You're mine now. Oh, shit. You were a wild one.
Look at that! You're a natural! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today.
Nice. We are all set.
Yeah. I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight. And it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Mr. Farland.
busting broncos.
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day, if you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
It's funny, sometimes I get really quiet, but I'm just like taking in the ambiance of the game. Like, I also wonder, like, how do we continue to make AAA games with the crazy amount of
Easy now. Well
time
done, Mr.
crunch
Marston.
and,
These are fine horses.
you know,
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really
sorry,
do
I'll finish
with
that
those
thought in a
horses.
second.
No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
Oh, sorry, hold on, texting.
Howdy.
Come on.
Where we going, Miss McFarland? I'm with you.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside
Oh,
from
we're finally gonna get the
snobbery, that
deets.
is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's
sure,
a
I
little,
think I'm reading that
well, you know,
correctly.
countrified.
Where'd you get your
That's
airs?
really
and
nice,
graces,
thank you.
Mr. McFarland?
From
I
a couple of cheap
definitely
governesses, Paul
usually go
Hart,
live
Davis
around like
Korean
11 a.m.
savages. I'd like
Central
to talk
Time,
about
or like in the
more than just cattle
afternoon,
and chickens sometimes,
U.S.
that's
time,
all.
and then I'll usually
after
hop
my
on at night if
brother
I've got
left,
some extra time.
It was up
But
to me to become
I'll
the
definitely
man
add
of
you
the
on
ranch.
Discord, no
He
worries.
never admitted, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
Oh, that's the
In
place
many
where we
ways,
ran into
my
the dude.
wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Gotta remember
Is
that
that
after
so?
we're done with
She's
Miss
always been a
McFarland.
woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
Oh,
There's
Mr.
the boy.
Marston,
Come
you're a
on,
good
Mr.
man.
Marston.
What's my train of thought? It'll come back to me later.
Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
And the light and the shadows, like to see the level that it went to from like the 360 version. Was there ever a Red Dead
Stay with the
remastered?
horses. I'll give you a
I don't
signal
think
when
so.
we're
I think
ready
this
for
is
them.
the closest to
Right
it, which
you
is the
are,
PC
miss.
port. Okay, horses are so much smarter than cows. The cows were like driving off the road. These guys, look at them. They got their shit together. Okay, so another question. Like, oh, I hate to ask this because it's like a downer. But like, was it kind of? Oh shit! Guys, where are you going? No, 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 no. Going this way. There we go. I've never done research, but was it? I mean, it's pretty inhumane to ride horses, right? Like we basically rode them until they broke, and then we. Like, I just don't know. Like, I don't know enough about like horses in nature, right? Like they're not predators at all, right? So they would have been prey for everything. So in a way, maybe they had a safer life in a barn, stable, whatever. But Actually, yeah, because like in like the old Western times, like
Looks like we got the law.
everything relied on you protecting your horses. Without your horses, you had shit. You couldn't go get any grains, material. There you
Get
go.
away. Chase them down and bring them back.
Yes, ma'am. Juan Wayne on the case.
Yeah. Come on.
That's right. When them guitar strings are hitting, man. Banjo strings, whatever strings you want to come with, my man. Wait, how did it get away?
Don't hurt yourself. Let's go. Calm it down. Come on. Come on. Nearly got you. Nearly there. It's all right. That's it. Steady.
There we go.
Oh,
You is
this ain't
broken.
good.
Wait, what? Oh, I thought that was like the cinematic where like I had broke. Oh, it was still going? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that takes up
Let's go.
way too long.
Whoa. Relax now. You're mine now.
But when the camera gets that close, I think it's like something to do with the cactus and the draw distance, but
I
it
got
becomes
you.
really hard to see which way I need to lean when it gets all up in my grill.
This don't feel too good. Almost got you. Come on, come on, come on.
Okay. Wow, that took a while.
Come on.
Good thing my horse is so trustworthy that I can just let him run loose and he'll come back to me.
Come on.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's
Damn.
a fine animal.
Sorry, I'm just gonna copy this chatter's username. All right, we back.
Yeah.
You have broken the Kentucky Saddler, a rare and agile horse. Okay, now where's the closest crib? Oh shit, I'm right by American Appetites. Okay, but I'm still gonna go down here and try to go down to my house and just like call it a day.
Come on. Easy.
And we'll pick it up tomorrow. Oh, people have taken notice of your honorable actions. Jobs in town pay twice as much. Well, look at me. Finally, the good guy catches a break. They always say nice guys finish last. Not in the Old West, they didn't.
Yeah.
I remember in Red Dead 2, which is earlier, I can't remember in the timeline, but I think that's a lot of Louisiana, New Orleans area. I don't know if they've told us where we are, or even if they identify it. But like the New Orleans area is so cool in Red Dead 2 because you have all of those like those kind of old French architecture with the beautiful patios and like unique colors, and it just like translated so well to gaming.
Come on.
saving. That's right. Your horse is now your trusty steed. Okay, but I feel kind of bad for like just throwing the other horse. Like, shouldn't I go with the horse that I rode in on? What is that phrase? Go with the whatever that got you there? Oh yeah, where am I going? I need to go upstairs and lay down. Oh, I don't know who that guy is, but I am going to bed. We're going to save. Cool. Thank you to everybody who joined, who watched today. This was really fun. I'll be back tomorrow with some more Red Dead Redemption. So until then, please take care of yourselves. Make sure you're not out here living the life of John Marston. Except like breaking horses and doing that shit. That just seems really cool. Anyway, I'll see everybody tomorrow for some more Bellotro, for some more Red Dead Redemption. Take care of yourselves.